Hello, my name is Brett from Media Sitters. How's it going? Now, if you're a small business owner and you're struggling with how to get more customers, more phone calls, more leads, just more traffic coming in to your business, don't feel like you're doing something wrong. You're definitely not alone. In fact, there was a marketing firm in Toronto last year, 2016, that did a study where they went out and they spoke to over 2,000 small business owners in the Toronto GTA area, and they said to them, as a small business owner, what is your biggest challenge that you face? And it was overwhelmingly unanimous. The number one response was getting more leads, getting more customers, getting more phone calls, just basically bringing more traffic, customers into the business is the biggest challenge all small business owners are facing. So if you're a small business owner scratching your head and you're thinking, I'm alone, I must be doing something wrong. You're not. It's happening all over, so you're not alone. And it's no doubt because you guys are all so busy running your business, it's hard to keep up with this kind of stuff. And the channels have changed. Things that used to work don't work anymore. And it's hard to keep track of, right? So, I mean, 10 years ago, you used to just put an ad in the yellow pages and say, make my ad bigger than everybody else's, and you'd get phone calls. Well, that doesn't work anymore. And my wife and I owned a weekly newspaper from 2000 to 2010. We sold it because we saw the advent of the smartphone when iPhones were coming out, and we saw mobile marketing being the wave of the future, and it's grown exponentially. It's like so huge right now. This is where your customers are. I probably don't even need to tell you that, but the thing is, if your business is not there when they're looking for you, and you're not there building relationships with new people that maybe even aren't clients yet, or keeping in touch with existing clients through mobile, you're going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. So what I wanted to do in this video was give you guys my number one piece of advice. And I like this, A, because it's so important to do. And if your competitors are doing it, you really better get on this. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's free. You can do it yourself, or if you need help, you can let us know. But this is so overlooked that I just, it's the number one thing I have to look at for all my clients and go, guys, like, let's get on this, because it is just so important, and it's free. It doesn't even cost anything. It just takes time to do, right? So without further ado, let's head to my computer screen, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm just going to do a real world example here, show you guys how to get more customers using a free tool that Google gives all local businesses, which is Google Local. And, maybe you already have it set up. Maybe you're not even aware you have it set up. Maybe you haven't set it up yet. It's a free tool, but I want to show you, even if you have it set up, ways to optimize it, make it better, and make sure you understand how powerful this tool is. So, there's two things small businesses need to pay attention to, and that one is just being there when your customers are looking for you, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video, and the other is building relationships, following up with existing customers and new customers, which is another video altogether. So in this example, I'm just going to, a real world example, and this is what your customers are doing. In this example, I'm going to use a roofing company, but it wouldn't really matter if it was a restaurant, whether it was a dentist, a chiropractor, a lawyer, a mortgage company, a siding company. It really doesn't matter. This is where your customers are going. When they want to find something, they're going to Google. And if your business isn't there, you're going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. So, I just bought a house in Oshawa. I need my roof done. I don't know who to phone. So I'm just going to go on Google and start looking around. So I'm going to, roofing companies in Oshawa on my phone. And these are the results that come up. So, the first three here, you can see ad beside them, roof company, new roof contractor, and local roofing company. So these are paid spots. So if I click on them, which I'm not going to do, they would pay for that, and it may very well be worth it if they get my business, because I am searching for a roof. The problem is usually these ads are poorly written, and even if you click on their ad, it doesn't take it anything compelling. They're just, it's usually bad. But I want to get by that and just talk about underneath that so this is the Google map locations, and all these places like Wilson Roofing, Logic Roofing, King Street Roofing, if I hit more places, all these listings are free. So these businesses don't have to pay for this, with the exception of if you look at Fashion Roofing where it says ad, and this is a new feature of Google Maps and locations for business, that they're actually selling ads at the top now. And I saw that coming a while ago. And I've seen actually where, 2 or 3 ads can be in here. And that's a great way to be on the top as well. And maybe for Fashion Roofing, it makes sense because it shows they look like they're, Asian of some sort. I'm not sure. But so, that may be important to, Asian customers if they don't speak English. I'm not sure. But anyway, that is a paid location. So, but what the point I want to get across here is what your customers are doing. And again, it really doesn't matter if it's roofing or a lawyer, a chiropractor, a dentist. It doesn't matter. People want to read reviews about your business, right? So, I don't know Wilson's Roofing, but let's find out a little bit more about them. So I just tap on them. I can go to their website. I can see they're from Oshawa. They're open. There's their phone number. But I really want to know what other people say about them. So if I look at the Google reviews, I can see that, they've got a few here. A couple of them don't look that great. Let's just see what this guy... So this would be important to me. So I just want to see what other people are saying. So this guy says, they did a great job on my neighbor's roof, but they left nails on my side and a tube of sealant on the roof. Almost hit me a month later when it rolled off. Yeah, he's worried about nails and his kids maybe stepping on him. Can't blame him. So he didn't even get his roof done, and he's put this review. So this kind of goes against Wilson's Roofing a bit. So what Wilson's Roofing should do, and if I was looking after them, what I would do is phone them up and say, find out who the Steven guy is and find out where this happened, and can we send somebody over there to clean up the nails, and just knock on Steven's door, leave him a note saying, we checked it out, we cleaned up, everything's fine, sorry about that. And then I would come on here and respond. Wilson's Roofing can respond to this review and say, thanks, Steven, we apologize, but thanks for letting us know. We sent somebody over, checked it out, made sure there was no nails, everything's fine, but thanks for letting us know. So, and that would go a long way for people like me reading these reviews. You can see that he has not responded to any of these, and maybe he just doesn't know he can. I'm not sure. Or if somebody's set him up, they haven't let him know. Nobody's looking after this guy. It's not to say he's a bad company or anything. He had a couple good reviews there, and he's got 5 reviews. But funny, like one was from not even a customer. So, but that's important that you businesses know this, and you got to pay attention to this kind of stuff, what people are saying about your business. And there's so many businesses that are not paying attention to this. So, I'm looking for a roofer still, so I'm going to look at Logic Roofing. Of course, I can look at his website. There's more that I would look at, but I just want to get across the point here about looking at the reviews. So, here's the reviews he's got. Okay, so here's a great example. This Share Bear has left them a good review, and this company Logic Roofing, either them or whoever's looking after them, has come on and said thank you for your review. And that's all you really need to do a lot of the time, is just you should respond to every single review. So here's Steve saying he used them, he's happy, and Logic Roofing just came on and said thanks, Steve, it was a pleasure working with you. So they're doing a good job here. I'm just responding. Google likes to see that businesses are responding, they're active, and it will get him better ratings. Maybe Wilson's Roofing has been around longer, or they have had their listing for longer. There's a few factors that could put Wilson's above Logic Roofing, because he only has 5 reviews, whereas Logic has 7, and 7 has a 5-star rating. So there's a couple variables that could put Wilson Roofing one ahead, but really it's not going to affect my decision to probably call Logic Roofing anyway, because he's got better ratings, right? But I would also look at here's King Street Roofing, and they have 9 reviews. So again, I would look at his reviews and see what people have to say about him. And he's not responding to bad reviews either, or good ones. And it's really important that businesses pay attention to this, because all it takes is, somebody to look at that and go, what, kids could have stepped on nails. That's horrible. And the owner's not even paying attention. Had the owner, had responded to that saying, thanks for letting us know, we sent somebody over, we cleaned up, world of difference, man. If I had kids, would be important. Now that could cost Wilson's Roofing several jobs, and I bet you he doesn't even know that that's there. And he certainly probably doesn't know that he could respond to that and correct it, or he probably would. He's probably a decent guy and good company. He just doesn't know. Nobody's told him. So I just want you guys to know that. It's really important. And, here's Gorski Roofing. He's got a 5-star rating. However, he only has 1 review, right? And so people want, here's Dry Home. He's got 4. So let's check him out for a second. I would look at that. It's important. He's got 4 reviews and they're all good. Look at that. So, when I'm going to, and look at, he's responding to his customers, right? That's important to see, right? And it just makes him look like, he's paying attention. He's, cares about his customers, cares about his business. And you need to be doing that too. So that, it's my number 1 advice I give businesses is, this is the internet. People are looking at reviews. If you're not paying attention to them, you need to be. And if you're, if you don't have time and you just couldn't be bothered, hire a company to do it for you then. Get somebody looking after that, because that's your business and it could be costing you thousands and thousands of dollars. And, if you want to be on the top, these guys, Wilson's Roofing, Logic, all these guys are on the top because they have the most reviews. And that's going to put them on the top. So make sure you ask your customers to leave you reviews when they're happy, obviously. And, there's ways to do that. And there's other ways to get on top as well. If you need help with that, just let me know. I'm, happy. I've got a video I can send you on how to claim your listing if you haven't. If you're not sure, just let me know. Send me an email and I'll check it for you and let you know if you have claimed it or if it's available to claim. And if you're new and you're not sure how to go about it, I can send you a video on how to do it too. So anyway, that's the advice I would give all businesses right off the bat. Just make sure you're there when when your customers are looking for you. You need to be there. You want to be up as high as possible, and you want your business to look good to the new customers so you get more calls. So that's all for now. I'll be putting out more videos. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel for more. And if you have any questions, like I say, just my number's on the page here. Just get a hold of me, and we've got a free offer where we will do some work for you for a week free, just to show you what's possible. If you want to take us up on that, there's information in another video below this one. So anyway, it's Brett from Media Sitters. Hope this helps a bit, and we'll talk to you guys soon.